all these animals can exist in this beautiful cycle where they're adding the fertilizer component, keeping the orchards free, and then you're using, harvesting those nuts for ideally for a profit, an additional profit for your operation. So yeah, silvopasture is great. We love silvopasture.
Maybe you could speak to the integration of multiple species and how you kind of go from this monocrop or single animal approach to this diverse ecosystem that, to your point, from an economic standpoint, also has all of these different stacked economic opportunities where you're not extracting from the ecosystem, you're building, combining these different plants and animals, and it's just beneficial for everyone and everything involved.
Yeah, different species eat different things, and so and historically the plains had many different species, from bison to elk to deer to just all kinds of different species that all graze something a little different. So they all make their own specific impact. And I think the more you can, add additional species on a regenerative farm and ranch, it's actually beneficial for the health of that land, because they're all impacting different things. And it adds, as you mentioned, it adds an additional revenue for that ranch as well that people might not have ever thought about. Whether it's hogs or pastured chickens or goats or whatever, that's an additional revenue source. And, you can either, for example, cattle eat a lot of the rich grasses that grow here, like the big blue stem, and goats, they eat a lot of the scrubby trees and blackberries that pop up in the pasture. So they have forage. And so it's this really beautiful cycle that really works well into kind of these natural cycles that we talk about a lot. So again, they can add additional revenue, and they can make land impact that's beneficial for your overall operation. And basically, if I can keep from, if a rancher can have all his blackberries and trees grazed off by goats and not have to mow, saves him money, and he's created protein with it. So don't use it, don't throw it away.